Seeing as I have a proper broadcasting like program, it's just it doesn't fucking register for battle runs with the game capture. Oh, anyway.
I'm moving.
Okay.
For the clan. Done.
Alright, so when we last left off, I was actually halfway through this mission. But then should stop recording. So here I am sleepless and hopefully we finish it. We get to build this now, which is the Druidess hut. Nice. It's actually doing pretty well. I'll be surprised actually if I don't know what changes the game has been through, but if these guys end up just actually destroying the enemy base, it'd be quite funny. I would love to rush up and help them, but this base is actually controlled by a kind of like a different base. This base's like job is to attack this. There's another like group of people here whose job is to attack me, which is why I'm not responding.
For the clan. For freedom. For the wolf.
Alright. Some damage done. Yeah, but what they do is they just end up having a small defense force, and they always have that. So only if someone dies do they actually go and train. I don't know how the resources for them work. I think they get a trickle. It's fine, but this if they break through this, which is kind of pointless, then this is open ground for them. I should get this. I should get this first. Okay, let's get our tech on the way then. I also put this here because it's so close to the horses here. I also get a few good starting bits, and you can go right up here. So Druidesses, for the wolf, they don't heal. The only one which doesn't heal is this female specialists. So they instead they root their target and do magic damage. So it's very good for taking out particular enemies. So if you see someone important like a witch, for example, and you don't want to have and because it also disables them, it snares them, and they can't do anything after that. So heroes like Uttara, it's very good to have Druidesses because she stuns people and she does a lot of damage. So it's not simple enough just to like have a melee target. People like Ara, for example, as well. It does two things, which is the second being that it disables the target. Very important. You do that. You can give me the wolf ball call, and this is where you get the city upgrade. So this Wolf Walcott gets to upgrade into a forest temple, and that allows me to train a druidess into becoming a dryad, which I am not keen on doing, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm just gonna do all of this. It's gonna be a very slow game again because it's just a mass up army and go. But I need to mass up the army quickly. These guys should be able to handle themselves, man. All things considered. Alright, I just want that so I can build on the watchtowers and stuff.
For freedom. For the wolf.
Did the guy stop getting horses?
For the clan.
Alright. Whatever. Cairn. As you can see, the wolf buildings are huge. Ginormous even.
For freedom.
Lead the way. The wolf remembers.
For freedom. For the wolf.
For the clan. Nature's friend.
Yep, AI behaviors.
For the clan.
For the wolf.
You can see here. And another thing on how wolf get battle gear is that if Druidess goes into the cairn, she gets a blessing. And she can then bestow this blessing on the someone. And that depends on the buff. So Wrecking Ball, Zen Counterpunch, stuff like that.
Okay. The wolf remembers.
What I'm gonna do now is just build up. Let's get that. It's actually quite an important upgrade. And there's no rice. I don't need that much rice now, so we can take a couple of guys off of this.
For the clan. For the wolf.
So the effect of the snow is that also, it affects the rate at which rice grows back, which is a problem until we get Gala, which will happen after this. Hey, bro. The reason I'm waiting for this is because it works with that odd number, even number thing. So if I get any of these guys to take wolves out, they take one wolf out. But the guy getting the horse will automatically bring the horse back. But I waste half a horse because one horse gives me 2 wolves. So I don't want to waste that. Hence why I am. So these 2 guys. Yeah, I just get these 2 berserkers. Berserkers good because they get to become werewolves. Alright, sharp pump. Another way to use this is because when they transform they get full health, so actually it's good to keep the berserkers until they get almost low on health before you do that. Yep. And werewolves gotta take out 2 wolves, so I wanted to wait for that before I did what I just did. Well, these guys get scorched earth, these guys get stun, which is okay. But the upgrade I do want comes from a Ballista Man and also a Dryad. It's useful against Serpent Towers especially, also Lotus Towers. If I'm not wrong, the upgrade basically channels out energy from the buildings. Seems the attacks have stopped. Yeah, doing some good damage. Might just wait off of this. So, not wrong, there we go. This is a very useful spell. Drain stamina and Angonia Tower, so that gives you armor for whatever kind of charge they have on it, which is pretty damn useful. Okay, what I do want now is a Ballista Man. And another chant, blessing. And the 5 remaining guys will be a mix of brawlers, a couple more maulers, maybe one more berserker. And to that effect, I might just do that.
For the wolf.
The Ballista Man's one is very similar. He flings out a totem, which strengthens nearby allies. It's a buff totem, basically. So I'm going to try to keep this. For example, a Packmaster takes out 3 wolves. Once I do that, I immediately get someone else to take out a wolf if I want to get a Packmaster. I don't want to get a Packmaster because that's kind of pointless. Aha! An actual attack. Okay, for this I might want to do this. Do this and do this. Shouldn't matter because we're going to wreck them anyway. Very effective defense for us. Especially the Ballista Man. Yep. That'll wreck her face off. Okay, what I'm gonna do is do that. That way off as well. We're gonna get a blessing. There we go. Improves fighting abilities. So perma buffs. That's about it. Do you get to give yourself anything? No. That's worth checking out. Okay, a couple of Ballista Men because anti-infantry, and the remaining 4 guys will just be maulers and brawlers. All that stuff. I'm gonna keep these guys back, actually. That's my plan. The Dryad will join in, but
Direction is heard.
I do not want the heroes in the thick of the thing. Digger is pointless. I don't know why the unit exists. Like I said, it's just for the fucking tutorial thing. Okay. Alright, I'll have wolves. Alright, cool. Just checking on that. Because I got confused for a second there. Use this Wrecking Ball. Stun Slam. These guys can still get it against Wolf Bite. I should do that on them actually. Critical strike on them is pretty useful.
I am wolf.
I'm gonna give her the same ability in case the other one dies. And on that note, I am going to do this.
Lead the way.
Explosive damage actually affects.
I am wolf.
Give them all crit.
For the clan.
And we give the other Dryad Savage as well. And that should... Nope. All these guys can get shield armor. People who aren't buffed. Because it's magic damage, right? Might as well. Werewolves cannot get shield armor. Just in case you're wondering. I think Druiduses can.
For the clan.
Dryads also can. So you get either one. Battle Gear is either shield armor or it's actual battle gear. So I get this. Let's just keep moving on. Should be enough of an attack to keep it going. That being said, I'm gonna make sure everyone gets wolves as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get some wolves. 1 wolf each. Control. It's good to have wolves because wolves just do extra damage and they also charge ahead and take some initial damage, which is useful as well. Okay, you can be Mauler. I want Maulers and Brawlers because they do blunt damage and I'm fighting mostly witches and ninjas. There we go. It's actually getting quite a big force. I'm not sure if these guys are gonna attack. Looks like a final fucking push. I need to get there soon. Oh no. Stop charging out, bruv. Okay. Seems I've dallied a bit too much. Let's go. Oh, yep, they're going for it. It's fucking rushing it. Might have dallied a bit too long. Well, as long as they don't, you know, get to it. Let's go. Do we get there? It used to make them into a werewolf, which was worse. Oh, one werewolf down. What's the use?
For the clan.
If I'm not wrong, there's one that. There we go. Overall, does more damage. So let's now we can slowly walk over. This time will be quite useful. And now we see the bugs come out. And how these guys are barely defending. Losing towers and shit. We should barely get there. What's holding us back is the Blisterman and the whatever. Does it drain stamina? Okay, no it doesn't, but I think it immobilizes him. Oh, cutscene. I think it's Utara.
My, you're a big, strong one, aren't you? I never knew dirt could be such a fashionable accessory.
You must be Utara.
And you must be the new wolf chieftain that Yvain's so angry about. She hates you as much as I hate that prissy little Gala. I'll kill anyone for enough gold. That's why Yvain and I get along so well. I can't believe she demanded Gala alive. I had to double my usual fee.
Jayla's still alive? Where are you keeping her?
Where you'll never, ever, ever find her. You know, Yvain offered to double my fee again if I brought back Greyback's severed head. It's time for you and I to play rough.
Sexy. Yeah, whatever. I'll deal with that later. For now, this. Yeah, the fucking witches become vampires now. That's fine. You can deal. Fuck, when did that happen? Oh. One of you to come help Longtooth. Be very glad. Is anyone dying here? Okay. Some micro is always good.
I go forward.
Nah, fairly simple. Let's get Greyback over. Good if he didn't die. So, yep. That's why you wanna wait. I think we barely got there though. I think I almost killed them. Yeah, these witches are the upgraded version of the demonesses. Upgraded version of witches. They get the upgrade somehow. I think Metal Shop, Thieves Guild, one of them. Fucking stun damages. Woohoo. Okay, I think it's gonna finish up the serpent here. Only if the bite itself kills. Does the tower need to be occupied for to do this sucking thing? Oh, she does. Oh well. Don't matter, fam.
Already.
Straightforward and simple.
Ooh, I like a man who isn't afraid to beat up a lady.
Ha! Some lady!
I'll ask you one more time. Where is Ayla imprisoned? If you help us find her, I'll let you go.
Help you? That's a laugh. If you don't kill me now, it'll be the last mistake you make.
Kill you? We thought we'd turn you over to the Dryads. They're sure they can talk you into changing your evil ways. And they're willing to spend a long, long time doing it.
Ugh, what a boring fate. If you want Gala, you can find what's left of her in Lord Saban's laboratory. I bet Soban is already cutting her open to see how she works.
Ah, cutting her open!
She'll probably end up as one of his abominations. That would be delightful.
You disgust me. Get out of my sight.
We'll play together again, Greyback. And next time, I'll be playing for keys.
Wild Eye, can you find this laboratory?
My wolves can find anything. Let's go! I wonder what Utara meant by abominations.